everybody. This is Becca from Empowering Pumps and Equipment. I am here with Cal Hayes, and he is with Proco Products. Cal, why don't you introduce yourself?
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Cal Hayes. I am employed with Proco Products. I am in charge of the duct bill division, or the waterworks side of Proco, and we are very, very busy.
Yes, busy is good. Sometimes it's a little tricky, but busy is always good.
Yeah.
Now, October is a big month, specifically around water, wastewater, with WEFTEC coming up. How would you say that Proco impacts the space for the better?
Well, you know what? We are so excited that WEFTEC is back. I mean, this is always our big go-to show, and this is where we get to see a lot of international clients and prospective new customers. I will not be attending this year, but it will definitely be attended by a lot of really good people at Proco, and we are looking forward to seeing everybody.
Absolutely, and you will be missed at the booth, but like you said, there will be plenty of other people that people will be able to catch at the show.
It definitely will be, yes. So, I mean, Proco has always been at WEFTEC. I mean, if you look at obviously everybody goes through life wondering about points, but at Proco and WEFTEC, we are way up there for points. We get to pick first. If you want to call us really good at that, we are. And we enjoy it. We enjoy the fact that we work closely with WEF. We do international shows with them, and it's always been a success for us.
Yeah, and it's important to have those industry connections as well.
Exactly. Yeah.
How would you say that you're best able to support water professionals in their everyday lives?
Proco as a company has been around since 1985. We are globally known for being able to quickly assist a person with a plain Jane inquiry, and we're also well known for engineering product as far as, let's say, a full sewage treatment plant where an engineer comes to us and says, hey, we need help with piping, we need help with where we need to put an expansion joint, we need help with where we need to install a duct bill check valve. It's just that Proco's well known and we're well respected, and we have the people on staff that can help anybody with any inquiry that they need to feel secure in working with Proco.
Yeah, and that customer service aspect is very important.
Right, yes.
Why don't you tell me about a product or technology that's really making an impact for these professionals?
All right, so talking about product, this is exciting. We have been waiting in the background, and it's now good to go. We have just been given our brand new ProFlex 710 TT, which is a torsionally twisted valve patent. It's now available. It's now on the US government website, and we are now very much involved with supplying and designing a ProFlex circulating mixing valve with the new patented torsionally twisted 710 to go into potable water tanks and towers around the US, around Canada, around the global area when it comes to your customers, our customers, and municipalities requiring a valve, which is great for mixing. And that is what we've got. It's going to be up on our website shortly. I know our people are working on it right now. I've just clipped the front brochure for you. You can see it here. You can see the design of the valve. It's a torsionally twisted valve, NSF 61 certified, and it's going to be something that most engineers will enjoy looking at.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that news with us too.
It's exciting. I mean, anytime that you can work hard enough as a company and as the people within the company to come up with the ability to create a patent, apply for a patent, get it approved, get it so that we are, now protected when it talks to patent rights, and be able to work with engineers, work especially with our agents around the global network, so that they are also protected when it comes to designing and supplying a ProFlex 710. We call it the TT, which is pretty simplistic, but it stands for torsionally twisted valve. So yeah, we're very, very excited. We're working with a couple of big international universities to do a lot of studies on mixing and how the mixing can be quickly supplied to municipalities and to people that are designing tanks. Um, One of the neatest things is that we've done some studies that realize that the valve mixes much quicker than the traditional duckbill check valve. And in that case, it lowers the cost for the tank manufacturer, lowers the cost for the municipalities, and we think it's a win-win for everyone.
That definitely sounds like a win-win for everyone. And you're correct, like that is a big deal to put all that time and expertise to get a patent. So that's very exciting time.
Yeah, I know, we're happy with that. I mean, the other thing you're going to see at WEFTEC this year is our new coarse bubble diffuser. All right, so this is a totally different aspect of a valve. This valve is normally used now in a sewage application versus the clean water valve that we just talked about a moment ago. But this valve is very, very neat because we have done a few things that our competitors do not do. And one of the most important things is that we have installed a hex stainless steel nipple. What that does is it ensures that the contractor, when he's installing this valve, it gets put down into a manifold, it gets screwed down. Oftentimes, they don't have access to an area here to tighten the valve, and they end up breaking the PVC fitting. So again, it's a great benefit, available from 1.5 inch through 4-inch size. And we do have the SCFM to supply to customers when they ask us for dispersion on coarse bubble.
I love it. And definitely thank you for, notating about like the maintenance side and not having as many issues with having to break anything off by using your product besides competitors.
It's a great part of the actual valve. So, but one of the other things we have with the valve that's unheard of is we've now designed, and we're making, I'm just unscrewing this real quick for you. We're making the PVC fittings ourselves. So they're NSF PVC fittings, but instead of it just having a 3/4 inch orifice, we are now making the valves available with what we call is a reducer inside of the valve. So this is something that a lot of the engineers know about when they're designing these. They need to be able to slow down the flow through the diffuser. So what they want is a reducer in there. Oftentimes our competitor will just put a piece of plastic here and they poke a hole in it. We are actually going to create the fitting that will have the reducer already built in. So it's again, a win-win for us. And the aspect is, how can we make something better and easier for our customer?
Yes, which is at the utmost importance.
Yeah, so it's great. We're having a lot of fun. So it's been a busy couple of years, but you know what? I guess you want to call it this way. COVID has opened up our eyes to some things that we can do internally instead of doing a lot of external stuff, and that's what we're really, really concentrating on.
Yeah, and I definitely really appreciate that. I mean, obviously, your customers, I'm sure, appreciate that too, but it's important to kind of take a step back and really see how you can really effectively help people.
Definitely. So,
Awesome.
yeah, I think that's so. Those two valves are going to be on presentation at WEFTEC. You'll be able to visit us at our booth, and we'll have some good videos going on testing, and it's going to be an exciting show.
Wonderful. Well, Cal, thank you so much for your time. And of course, yes, if you are at WEFTEC, definitely make sure to check out Proco at their booth and, learn about all of the cool things that they have going on, and more importantly, how they can really benefit you and your business and your applications. Cal, thank you so much for your time.
All right. Thank you very much.